Hello everyone, how are you? I trust you're all good and doing well. Depending on your geographical location, I send you my special greetings. My name is Ika. You are welcome once again to my YouTube channel. And the topic of my discussion today is on Irish visa. So, because the rules of the Irish law is very clear on these topics, such as visa. When I mean topics, I mean topics on immigration law or in immigration law. So, visa, Irish visa. What does it take for you as a foreigner or as a migrant to be allowed into Ireland? Obviously, we all know that you need to have a visa to come into Ireland, to be allowed into Ireland. So the big question next is, what are the types of visa? Which particular one do you need to apply for? Now, there are different types of visa that will give you a permission to come into Ireland. Number one is the short stay visa. To be on the safe side, number one is the short stay visa. You're given short stay visa if you're coming to visit, to do short study or a short course, or as a tourist. So you'll be given, what you need to apply for is the short stay visa. And that visa you'll be given for from 1 month to 3 months. So if you're coming as a tourist to visit a friend or a relation, to do a short course, or to participate in business meeting, you'll be applying for short stay C visa. Okay, so the next visa on the list is long stay visa. Now, long stay visa, when you apply for it and you're given long stay visa for 3 months and above. Now, long stay visa is when you are coming to join a family member, you're coming to work, you're coming to stay for a long time. That is long stay visa. You're coming to study for your degree, you'll be applying for long stay visa. Now, that visa is called long stay D visa. So that's the next one on the list. The next visa is re-entry. What is re-entry visa? Re-entry visa is if you came into Ireland and you need to quickly travel out. I mean, this is why your visa, the pending visa is still, or your current, the visa at hand, you have at hand is still valid. And you need to, for example, need to quickly travel to UK to do some shopping or do whatever. You are expected to apply for the re-entry visa. So if you need to run out while your visa is still valid, run out and back, you will need to apply for Irish re-entry visa. And if you have underage with you, children 16 years and below, they will not need to apply for that because they are either with their guardian or their parents. So the next one is re-entry. Re-entry allows you, while your current visa is still valid, re-entry allows you to run out of Ireland to wherever and travel back. That's why it is called re-entry. And the next visa on the list is transit. It's, as the name sounds, transit visa is when you are traveling through Ireland, passing through Ireland. Okay, passing through Ireland to somewhere else. For example, if I don't know what flight you're using, if your flight maybe from America, from Russia, from Ukraine, from anywhere in Europe is going to fly through Ireland. Now, for you to be allowed to go through Ireland, you must apply for your transit visa, else you'll be stopped. you'll be sent back from to where you're coming from. You'll not be allowed to go through it. So you need your transit visa to go through Ireland to wherever you're going to. If you're going to UK, if you're going to Canada or wherever, that the flight needs to pass through Ireland, because sometimes they pass through countries like that, my friend, you would need to apply for your transit visa. The reason I'm talking about this thing, so that you won't be embarrassed or disappointed because some people don't have knowledge of this. So it's good to say all these things out to people who are, fond of traveling, who travel. There are so many people that travel a lot. So it's good to have knowledge of this information so that you don't run into some disappointment or problem. So that's it, transit visas. Now, to further reiterate, I say short stay is from 1 month to 3 months. That's when you're coming as a tourist to do a short course, or to visit, or to hold a family meeting, join some people for a family meeting. You'll be applying for the short stay visa, which is 1 month to 3 months. Or whether as a minister of the gospel, to carry out some spiritual exercise, it is the short stay visa. So that's it on that. You'll be applying for that, and that is 1 month to 3 months. So short stay C visa. And like I said before, the next one is long stay. If you're joining a family member to stay for a long time, if you're coming to study for like your degree, which is up to 4 years, if you got employment as a nurse, as a doctor, as an IT personnel, you'll be applying for your long stay visa. Okay? And that is called long stay visa D. Long stay visa D. The short one is C. The next one is re-entry. Now, if you got a visa to come to Ireland, you do not just travel out of Ireland and think you can travel back. No. Before you leave Ireland to anywhere, you must go and stamp your re-entry visa. So that way, if you run out shortly and run back, nobody will stop you at the airport and be questioning you or delay you for any reason outside. Definitely not for visa reasons. They will not stop you for visa reasons unless you'll be stopped for something else. So that is re-entry. And then the next one is transit. If your flight is going to take you through Ireland by any means, when you're booking your ticket, ask questions. If it's going to take you through Ireland by any means, so you need to apply for your Irish transit visa. Okay, so I take time to explain these things. I've already said this channel is basically or mostly for immigration matters, for students who travel abroad to study, for work permits, people who get employment abroad to work. They need to know all these things. They need all this information so that you won't make mistakes, because you need to get it right. You need to get it right from the beginning when applying for your visa. The reason they refuse some visa application is because of wrong application and ticking wrong boxes. But if you get it right from the beginning, you can just easily get your visa one hand. You'll be giving your visa one hand, because the law, it's a rule and it's clear on all these things. So that's why, I mean, this is a course I've done, the Irish immigration law and the UK immigration law, and I just feel I should share this information with some people, with my followers, should they want to travel, or their children want to study, or you want to study. So, like I said, the visas for you to come to Ireland are the short stay C visa. Take note, C for the short stay, 1 month to 3 months. If you want to come in as a tourist, to visit, to do a short course, to hold a business meeting, to preach the gospel, to carry out any spiritual exercise, it is the short stay C visa. For you to join your family member, for you to get employment, for you to study for your degree, I mean long period, that is called long stay D visa. D. First one is C, this one is D. The third one is if you want to go through, if your flight is by any chance taking you through Ireland to another country, you need the transit visa. You need to apply for that. Otherwise, you'll be stopped at the airport, maybe sent back or not allowed to go through, which can impair your trip or impact your trip negatively. So it's good to get these things right. Then I talked about the re-entry visa. Re-entry visa is if you have a valid Irish visa, call it the short stay C or the long stay D, and you want to quickly run out to another country and back, then before you leave Ireland, you will need to apply for the re-entry visa. Okay, re-entry visa. It's good to have knowledge of all this information, because if you do, you have your trip will be made easy for you. You won't run into problems. You won't have issues arguing at the airport, your trip being interrupted, frustrated and all that. So guys, this is a very good information for you to have at the back of your mind if you're traveling, whether as a student or as a tourist or joining a family member. Okay, so that will be it for today. Remember to share this video, like it, subscribe to this channel so that you have access to more video like this and other issues. In this video, we talk about work permits, we talk about your claims at the airport if your flight was delayed, we talk about student admission, I talk about even scholarship. I announced scholarships, current scholarships, and then I talk about how you can get admission. I discuss a lot here pertaining to traveling generally. So remember to subscribe to this channel. Okay, so that will be it today. Take care. Bye. See you in my next video. Bye.